extent. Right. 4,160. I don't think it's dropped any more. I think we're okay. Also, audio-wise, I think the background music is a little quiet, but once we get into it, it gets a little more punchy, doesn't it? But if I need to tweak anything, do let me know. There we go. There's our vibrating nibble. So, were we going to... Blade on a stick, spaces choice. Why is that highlighted? I don't know why that one's particularly highlighted. For some reason. I'm so glad that most of my loot isn't flagged as stolen. Take everything that isn't nailed down and sell it. Yep. But, I mean, how are you coping? Are you going, like, high engineering at all, Valdir, so you can actually do repairs and all your shit? 'Cause, I mean, the weapon degradation I'm not particularly happy about. I suppose it's a way of forcing people to, like, constantly swap out weapons for new ones, rather than just sticking with a tried and trusted one. So we have one assault rifle. We'll have a backup. We'll sell a couple of others. We've got one long gun. I mean, light pistol, 100 DPS, revolver, 94, but with a knockback. That's a level 5. Then again, we are level 5. Why is that got a... Is the red dot on it stolen? What's the red indicator thing? I still haven't figured that bit out. Is it modified? No, we got given this. This was a quest reward. It's a bit lame that DPS drops with conditions. There are so many things that you can break down. Yes, there is. This is what I'm thinking. Is it worth potentially putting points into engineering so we can do better repairs to ourselves? And there's the whole thing with modding as well, isn't there? You don't mind the degradation. It hasn't been a problem for you. Okay. I wonder if we can just swap that out for that. I don't know what the red dot thing is, though, but it's doing more damage for a pistol. And we are level 5, so I presume we're allowed to use it. Ah, this is level 6, though, so maybe we're not allowed to use our axe yet, which is disappointing! Red numbers is fire damage, blue is spark damage, green is corrosive, and purple is N-beam. Ah, so it's actually doing fire damage then. Okay. I mean, I don't know why the circle then. It would have made sense if it was a flame, I would have instantly got that. So apparently I'm not allowed to use my tremor cleaver yet. See, that's obvious. It's a lightning bolt. That's electrical damage. That's one-handed. I still really like my big stick. Okay, we'll go back to our big stick until we're level 6. I'm guessing we probably get, like, a disadvantage to using it. You can have any equipment on you, no matter the level. If you read the tutorial, you can level up your weapon levels above your character level. Ah, so it's actually above our character level, but we should be able to use it. Okay, good. That's all I need to know. Also, do we have any new armor? No, I mean, because we're building a melee build, I think tanking it is probably our best bet. So, but we learnt we could chuck stuff in junk, which we can basically sell through it immediately, can't we? So, screw it, we'll just put all of these in junk. Right, so we've got one long gun, one assault rifle. We'll have a backup assault rifle. I think that makes sense, but I think we can lose the hunting rifles. Is that It's 99, okay. We'll lose a couple of those. From what you can tell, you can basically finish the game with your starting gear if you had enough bits to cover the upgrade costs. Okay. We'll lose the blade on the stick then. And the tossball stick. I'll keep the shotgun. I guess we keep the light pistol. I mean, that was our starting weapon, so... Sure. Let's lose the stun button. I doubt I'm going to use it. And then, do we have much more of anything else? Now, the modifications we have to put on a work table or something, wasn't it? Now, there was a workspace at the... Somebody had a garage, didn't they? Was it Parvetta's garage? That one. Here we go.
If people look at me funny, that's just because they don't hear you like I do. Hold on. Just a... Shh.
Excuse me?
Shh. You hear that?
Hear what?
There's a ting-ting kashik noise. Repeats every 6 seconds. One of the e-motor pinions stripped a gear. I just spent 2 days realigning the magnetic drivers, now this.
I could use your help out there. Are you interested? No, we're soloing it, but can we get her to come on the ship? We could use an engineer. Is stripping a gear that big a deal? What do you do here?
I fix busted stuff. I got wrenches over there, diagnostics yonder, a big power lift in the floor. Oh, I could show you the pneumatic press if you want. Sometimes I use it to smoosh cans of cell tuna. Don't tell Mr. Thompson that.
I meant in town, not in the garage.
Aside from keeping the cannery running, I fix most anything that's got busted. Loaders, computers, doors. One time, I got to work on a freighter with a bad thruster block.
Is she basically going to be our Kaylee? If the spaceship we've already said kinda is Serenity, this is our Kaylee, isn't it? I could use your help out there if you're interested. No, we'll leave her be. Until we've got the ship up and running, we don't need a crew, do we? But, can we use the workbench? Right, we can install mods. Right, we've got ranged weapon mod. Magazine changes the weapon's damage type to plasma. So it doesn't look like we have a sight mod. Ranged weapons mod. I mean, is that better on the sniper rifle, though? Let's have a look. Yep. Makes sense to put the 2x scope on the hunting rifle, doesn't it? This mod is already installed. Oh, okay, because it's already installed. Okay. Parvetta, just so damn adorable. I just want to hug and protect her from the bad call. So this gives us, changes the weapon's type to plasma. Is that beneficial, really? How about we put plasma on the assault rifle? Sure. And we'll put a scope on it as well. Does mean we have to hang on to this more. So we're going to have to do repairs to it. But, you know, a good assault rifle is, you know, handy. Right. What about melee weapons? What do we have? Anything? Mr. Ouch, melee weapon mod. Attack increases the damage dealt by a power attack. We haven't really used the power attack. Power attack's when you press and hold, isn't it? We've just been swing wildly. Took so much fall damage that your character now actually is acrophobia. Okay. I'm not going to put it. Oh, also, it changes the look of it. Do we want a buzzsaw, or are we happy with? I'm happy with this look. We haven't got anything for grips. Okay. I guess there's something for revolvers. Probably. Range barrel mod. Barrel increases crit damage dealt. Nothing for magazines. What about one-handed weapons? It's the same again. Okay. Shoot the baddies! I mean, we're going to hit the baddies. Also, how are we doing, Eli? Also, have you had any thoughts yet on what we're playing on Saturday? Right. We can look at our journal, can't we, for quests. Illustrated manual. Collect a abandoned manual in a small cave. Grave matter we still need to do. Nothing botched yet. Okay, shall we do the side quest before we... I'm pretty sure we're basically powering down the town and giving it to... helping the deserters in the greenhouse, aren't we?
Wish we had some better rations.
Right. Let's go hack and slash. Always do the side quest first, indeed. Now, I vaguely recall going past a cave, and we heard... It sounded like there was a primal out there. Outside it, so we went, nope. Oh, also, there was the whole thing with the geothermal plant, didn't we? We hopped the fence, and there was a bunch of robots protecting it. But yeah, we'll do the thing that's actually on our quest log first. Let's sleeping things lie, shall we? Oh, no, we alerted them. Woo! I make noise, apparently. Also, talking about that. How is the volume? It seems very quiet in my headphones. Is it a little too quiet for you guys? I can ramp it up if need be. Let's not deal with a mass group of them. It is quiet, okay. Oh god, what is it with all these primals? Let's go somewhere relatively safe. Ooh! 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 Right. Anyway, let's see. I think we have got it as high as we can in this, don't we? Yeah, Master is right up there. It was more like a leech than a snake. Let's see. Can I get the mixer up? Right, that's maxed out on there. Okay, so I'm going to have to boost it in this. Right, let's go to about that. And I will just... Right. Any better? It seems relatively quiet still. Oh, so that's geothermal mask. No, we didn't we have it highlighted? Illustrated manual. Oh no, we had to double click it. That's it. 158 meters that way. If it needs any more, let me know. Oh, more orders to demolish. That's how you do it. Right. Anything? 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 Well, I guess that's our cave. We love to nibble, don't we? Right. That's... Oh, are we going to have to hack... Oh, at least we have two. Journal of M. Bakunu. Thug kit, toughened. I like the idea of getting toughened. Take everything. Alright. That's just going to loop back around, because we did see another entrance, didn't we? Where are the critters were? Okay, so... Are we going to the... geothermal plants then now? I guess we are. Or we just go hand this in. Let's go hand this in then. Oh yes, because it was a certain manual for the vicar, wasn't it? We were assuming it was a porn manual. It was Kama Sutra, handwritten journal by the name of M. Bakunu, scrawled on the lower cover. All right. Okay. Oh, that's where we went in to get our axe, yeah. I mean, there are other doors we can hack. Is it worth it? I feel like there's maybe good stuff behind the red doors. Or do we want to hold on to... let's hold on to our hacking tools. Unless we can buy a bunch. Or just pump a load of points into lockpicking. Alright, where's the vicar? Probably doing unmentionable things to choir boys. This way. There you go.
Any progress on that matter we discussed?
I've got your book right here.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French.
That's not my
It's a
problem.
law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
You didn't want the that book to keep others from reading it. You wanted it for yourself. You're overreacting a bit, don't you think? That book seems a bit more important than you let on.
Overreacting? Do you have any idea how many years I spent in... No. You couldn't possibly know, could you? I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so
Grand
desperate,
unification
I
theory?
even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
Just find somebody that speaks French. At least you still have your mission work here to give your life meaningful purpose. Why did you think the book held the secrets you were looking for? This has to be some kind of cosmic retribution. Speaking of plague-ridden backwaters, I should be going.
Bakonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
What is a philosophist?
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
A vicar searching for a banned book sets a bad example, doesn't it? At least you still have your mission work. Some kind of yeah.
The story of my life. Most lay people are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's how I ended up assigned prison duty, where I was fool enough to let an inmate bend my ear with stories of an original Bakonu journal. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
Could be a beneficial arrangement. You need a ride out of town, I wouldn't mind a ship hand. What's in it for me?
Free spiritual counseling, someone to watch your back, not to mention a grown-up in the party. I'm pretty handy with a toss-ball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
That could be handy. Sounds good. Let's go. That all part of the vicar training?
Well, understanding computers is, though I admit I took it further than most. And I was quite the 32nd back during my penitentiary term. Left many an opponent bleeding in the prison yard.
Not sure I'm in the market for a hacking brawling vicar. Maybe some other time. I don't want to take anybody yet. Not until we got the ship fixed up, and then I'll pick my crew, but he's a vicar that can kill people. We've got Kaylee, we've got Shepherd Book now. Who else are we going to get? There's going to be somebody that really likes guns, isn't there? And we're going to need a pilot. I'm a leaf on the wind. Not sure if I'm in the market. Are you even a vicar? Because you aren't sounding very vicarly right now. Hey, Bolshak!
I'm a vicar who is dedicated to his calling. More dedicated than any other you'll find in this colony. I joined the OSI to help decipher the grand plan.
The greater good.
I ended up the vicar in a prison due to ignorance and politics. Then I came here. Satisfied?
I don't think so. Right. We'll come back to him. So we got two possible ship hands. Right. Next mission is 33 meters that way. Let's highlight it at the moment. Divert the power from the geothermal plant. You've delivered Reed's message, but Adelaide refused to return to Edgewater. Head the geothermal plant and redirect power. Adelaide proposed that you divert the geothermal plant's output to the botanical lab, depriving Edgewater. You're in pain! Sprained your ankle walking home from the bus station? Oh no, and it's cold outside is not helping. Oh god. Okay. Power regulators in both Edgewater and the Cannery. We'd ask you to deliver a message to the woman named Adelaide before you head into the geothermal plant. Okay, so which one should we do first? Stealing the batteries or going into the geothermal plant? I'm not quite sure which order we're supposed to do this in. I mean, if we were to throw a save in here... I presume this is where the battery is. No, that's just going outside. It's in the cannery, isn't it? Let's highlight this. Also, could not get the commission Gundam today. Oh no! Didn't have enough money. Oh, okay. How much are you having to outlay before you obviously can get it done and, you know, get paid yourself? Still, it looks like we still need to go to the geothermal plant. Is there a battery in here? Lost and found logs. Found. One left hand severed at the wrist, some bone damage. People, this is the second unscheduled amputation in as many months. Please exercise caution and safety around the machinery. Maintenance fees will be deducted from your pay.
Sorry, I got a lot to do.
I mean, I'm not stealing anything yet. We can use the vendor. Now, if I was to sell my junk... Buy quest items, general... No, sell. That's the junk folder. $5,000, right. Is any better armor? No. Okay. So where's the battery thing? We've found the toilet. Now in the like botanical greenhouse thing, it was like just smack dab in the middle of some machinery, wasn't it? It was fairly easy to spot. Now, is this because it's live? If we were to try and take it out now... Running self-examination, help others to refresh tin, or Space's chow while you wait. Power source, Space's choice electrical transformer, transformer status, responsive. Power regulator, responsive. Query. Disengage power regulator. Okay, that's what we kind of want to do. And then we're going to have to fight our way out of here, aren't we? The Emerald Vale region is powered by Space's Choice geothermal facility. Space's Choice is proud to bring colonists of halcyon moderately innovative technology at a reasonable price. Okay, if we throw a save in here, I want to know if we just, you know, flip the switch here, take it, we're good. Because there's also the fact, because we've not got our followers at the moment, if we take the battery immediately, does this mean we have to fly away in a great hurry so we don't get the Vicar and Parvetta? I need to know. Unable to comply, the power regulator unit may not be disengaged whilst transformer is active. Transformer shutdown protocols not operational. In compliance with Space's Choice engineering and development policies, shutdown protocols have been disabled on all transformers. This is to prevent illegal tampering, upgrading, and theft of property. Warning, please avoid attempting to modify or tamper with Spacer's Choice electrical transformer. While the power is active, doing so may lead to death, catastrophic injury, and irreparable damage to the transformer. Well, we don't want to damage the battery. Okay. I can't exit out that way, so... I take it these rats have been fried by... So presumably it's the transformer at the geothermal plant. We have to, like, take the plant offline before we can come and flip the switch here. Felt the weight of the box, and I can say this is worth its fucking weight. Okay. I will steal a maglock. Model spaceship. I mean, is anybody going to search our pockets? There's nobody around. Right. Oh, it's barred.
Hey.
What's sprat hide good for? Probably just junk to sell, isn't it? Right. There did look like there was another entrance. Okay, if that was barred, that door. Get out of the way. Does look like there's another door there, which I don't know where it comes from. Do we think it might be upstairs or something? They've definitely got a rat problem, haven't they? Yeah, I don't think there's a way that I'm not seeing. Okay. Right, well, I guess we're going to the geothermal plant. Felt as heavy as a bag of sugar. Good thing is you lift 35k every morning. There we go. Right. Well, I guess we're powering down the power plant. And then we can steal a battery. $250 meters, roughly in that direction. So I feel like we cleared out this like little outskirts village, didn't we? Yes, because there's some bodies littered there. Yeah, we murdered these people, so yeah, we're fine. So if I can recall, wasn't there a giant ass primal sleeping in the middle of the road around here or something? It did sound like there was a vehicle powering down or something. Right. We have $2 and one of them is 35k. The other is 33. Okay. Right. Combat drones. We are probably going to be shooting things more than hitting them, aren't we? Though we did see that there was a gap in the fence somewhere. Okay, sentry. Is it just because I was pointing a gun at you, you were rather alerted? Yep. Though if he runs through the electrical fence, is that going to hurt him more than it hurts me? Sure.
Processing. Sweeping the area.
Come on. Come on, little zappy bugger. I think we alerted them. They know we're here. Okay, well, who cares? Oh, there you are. Come on, right, I'm going to hide here until you get a bit closer. Come on, you come to me. Looks like you're crossing the river. Oh, there you go. Oh, there's a bunch more. Why am I stuck there? He shot his buddy in the back. Right. Oh, wow. Wow, okay. Nothing? Okay, right. Well, there was a gap in the fence, yeah. That's an explosive barrel, isn't it? Yep. I think just the logs. Oh, no. Do we want to hack this? We've got 6. No, let's not use our hacking tools if we don't have to. Unless it turns off the fence. It might turn off the fence. Possibly. What do we reckon? If it's not anything good, we'll reload in. Disarm. Yeah, there we go. Recent view logs. Yeah, sure. Security logs inaccessible in keeping with Space's Choice company policy. All security logs have been terminated in the event of a major emergency. Oh, Pixel! How are we doing, buddy? You know you're going to getting off soon, but hey, and don't save scum, you noob. No, it's purely because we only have a few of like the hacking tools. So I want to at least hold on to them if they're important. But, you know, turning off the fences is fine. Schedule security updates at the Space's Choice facility at critically overdue. Your last scheduled security... Fine, okay. Oh, it's not exit out like that. We exit out like that. Okay. Disabled the gates. Yes, we're going to loot everybody and everything. It's an RPG. Why wouldn't we? Right, well, we're going to be pushing the buttons in there. There's probably more things about. I'm guessing there's probably more security drones. I can't believe it was just those 3. It's disappointed you. You spent 3 to 4 hours getting all the Sal tuna you could get your hands on. Then I binged on it and still don't have the plague. Oh, false advertising. All right. Just take all their stuff until we get over encumbered, right? That's how you play these kind of games. Explosive barrels, explosives, drone. Mainly been playing it as an experiment. Okay. In what sense? Experimenting with playstyles or, like, hardware settings or what? I've just found it really satisfying hitting people with a very large, heavy weapon. How far you could stretch the game's rules. Okay. Right. Before we head inside, let's throw a cautionary save in there. Right. Probably a whole bunch more robots to kill. No. No. Can't get through the glass. Right. Didn't have a chance. It's disappointing how broken the thief playstyle is. I've not gone sneaky, as you can probably tell. I'm as subtle as a brick. There's a drone there. Let's... eviscerated. Yeah, let's just stick with hitting things. You can steal from anyone and nothing happens. Oh, okay. You've built yourself sneaky, but you barely sneak. Okay, right. So there's there may be optimum playstyle, shall we say, and it's not going the sneaky route. Or it could be going the sneaky route, I guess, if it's that broken. Unlock the office door? Sure. What messages do we have? From Spacer's Choice. Ms. Brandon, this letter serves as an informal notification of our company's displeasure toward your management of the Emerald Vale geothermal plant for reasons related to exceeding your staff budget in your latest quarterly report. Please select 5 subordinates to be dismissed immediately. Additionally, please contact our office to schedule your official reprimand at your earliest convenience. Failure to schedule your official reprimand will result in an official reprimand. Spacer's Choice family would like to collectively remind you that that working for Spacer's Choice is not a right, but a privilege. To the esteemed members of the Emerald Vale Development and Oversight Committee, I hope this letter finds you wealthy. After due consideration of your last letter, I have identified and terminated no fewer than 5 subordinates who were unable to provide sufficient justification for their ongoing employment. I would like to remind the Oversight Committee that while most of Emerald Vale has failed to meet its production and output quotas, particularly our agricultural and fishing canning departments, neither of which are anywhere close to profitable, the Emerald Vale geothermal plant remains committed to providing cheap, cost-efficient power to the entire region. It's just more efficient for me running and gunning. Oh, okay. I've not done the power station yet. No, we've only really scratched the surface. We went and did the greenhouse stuff. We've collected some fingers off some bandits. Apparently, we've got a smut book for the local vicar. That's about it. We have investigated the claims made against the profitability of the Great Emerald Vale region. Our officers agreed with you. Agriculture and fishing canning have experienced a steady decline. Yada, yada, yada. Right, let's unlock the door. I'm guessing that's the door we unlocked. No, this is the Kazi. Nope, no, we don't want to unlock that. So we came in there. Wasn't there a door over in this direction? There was. Hey, Summer! Oh no, that's exiting. I don't want to exit. Where's this one go then? Definitely feels like this is where we would go to switch off some big generators. Watcher playing when in separate messages, sorry. This is The Outer Worlds. The new one from the devs that originally did Fallout New Vegas, Obsidian. So it's basically Fallout, but not Bethesda. And is, let's say, somewhat an improvement on Fallout 76, though not multiplayer. This is purely single player. It is very good. Redirect plant status. Master control. Warning, structural damage detected. Please notify your designated supervisor. Now, before we redirect, do we want to explore the rest of the base? Just in case. You know, everything, the alarms go off and everything starts blowing up. Let's just double check that. So there was this tunnel bit. I hate rats! Okay. Stim lotion. It puts the lotion in the basket or it gets the hose again. Geothermal security office. Unlock the door. Personal files. Sure. Chester Higgins again. That Hull head found him fiddling around with one of the mechanicals. So I had to write him up for tampering with company property. Just in case I'm reading this a couple of days from now, I'm feeling bad for what I've done. Let me just remind myself that I've warned him before. He always been a little crooked in the skull. He was working on some logic module. I confiscated it. Should be in my lock-away room from the foreseeable... Okay, so there's probably some kind of chip that reprograms the mechanicals? Okay. Doesn't sit right with me. Company being replacing our guards with auto mechanicals. At this rate, I'm going to end up chief of security with no staff. Just a small army of mechanicals knocking around, guns pointed every which way. Company tells us they're safe, programmed to treat us humans like their own. People are liable to break down, but an auto mechanical never will. I don't know. Doesn't sit right with me, but the company's never been wrong before, I suppose. What could possibly go wrong giving armed robots the run of the place? You did find there was too much reading these things for your liking. I mean, I guess you could skip over this stuff, but this is the flavor, isn't it? Worst has happened. Mechanical's gone crazy. Locked myself down here, just trying to gather my courage. Gonna make a mad dash for the control room. Might be able to shut things down. We'll delete this entry if I ever return. Automated message. Greetings, Security Chief S. Tanaka. This is the automated message initiated by Space's Choice Safety Contingency Protocols. The security lockdown has been initiated. This is not a test. Your behavior during this lockdown will be reviewed during your quarterly audit. Anxiety is the common side effect of life-threatening situations engendered by security lockdowns. Fight back against anxiety with an ice-cold bottle of Zero-G Brew. Zero-G Brew, an ale that's good for all that ails you. Right, let's unlock the door. Warning, the facility is in a state of lockdown. Authorized passcode required. Okay, well, we got through. Right, also, I kind of want to see... Oh, okay, that's... Maybe there's another key somewhere we can get. Anything else in any of these lockers? Do I really want to spend 7 of my mag blocks? No. Empty, okay, right. Damn critters. Right. Okay. Security droid. You can make decisions that seem like the right thing to do if you read the random log of a random computer somewhere. You know, it's a mistake, yeah.
Oh.
Okay, that took a few more swings than I would have liked. Right, oh. Oh, no, wrong button. Anything else back here? Alright. Did you know you can block bullets with a melee? No, I didn't. But I've not put any points into blocking. I'm just running forward and hitting things as hard as possible, as quickly as possible. Like I said, I'm as subtle as a brick. This is why I've just got, like, high armor. What's this?
Unexpected. Investigating.
I was going to say it was bound to be a little too obvious, wasn't it? Come on, round you come. Let's see if we can outflank him.
Searching for.
Okay. You got friends. I got a friend as well. Say hello to my little friend. Alright. Presumably it wants me to touch this. Use. Is this going to turn off the transformers? I don't want to do any of that yet until I've done all my exploring. Also, I evaporated him, so yeah. Oh, pile of dust. Right. Borrowed a copy of Young Space's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. I think it's volume 3. I need something to read down in the pit. Much obliged. So you hear you Brits just decided to change the time. Bloody Imperials, now they think they are masters of time-space itself. Yes, did it confuse you when we didn't start at the usual time for you? So you don't have daylight savings at all in South Africa. Don't want to give you too many hints, but something that's not well explained you seem to not be doing. Oh, what, the bullet time thing? Not the bullet time. The equivalent of the VATS. The time dilation thing. I've just been, run in and hit things. I thought you can only do that in the time dilation thing. It was like something in the leveled up. When you go into time dilation, it shows the weak spots. Repair log. Corporate's just sent a team of technicians to conduct a complete refit of our mechanicals. Every sentry and drone. It's not my place to say, but doesn't this run contrary to Space's choice mission of being cheap as possible? Just in case I'm audited, I would like to formally express how grateful I am to be a part of the Space's Choice family. Space's Choice is the leading brand in affordable sundry across Halcyon. It's not the best choice, it's the Space's Choice. In America, they're taking talk of dropping daylight savings in certain states. Is that? Okay. Okay, have they got glowing bits? It's video games 101. Shoot the glowing bit. You finished the routine maintenance of our mechanical sentries and found some strange modifications to their logic modules. I haven't had time to run a diagnostic, so I don't know what has been modified. All I know is that these modifications were introduced in a recent refit. The company went through the trouble of refitting every single mechanical in our plant not long ago, guessing this was the work of those visiting technicians. I filed a report and my supervisor told me not to worry about it. said the company knew what it was doing, ordered me to forget about any alleged modifications to the logic modules. Decided to do a bit of sleuthing on my own. Got my hands on a logic module. Time to do a little experimentation. Well, it would explain all the dead scientists walking around. Well, not walking around, that's the problem there.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
Right. Some coolant tanks. Oh, it's just a rat thing. Alright. Really? 15 to hack it? Hacking skill is too low. Enter Chester's pass... Ah, do I have Chester's passcode? I've got to find Chester's passcode somewhere. So I've got to read the right logs to find out Chester's passcode, I guess. Higgins? Right. Plant worker. Okay, so are we pulling the lever or are we going down there first? Okay, so we've got several things. I don't know which to do first, if there's a order we're supposed to do this in. I guess this is going deeper and deeper, so we should really do the thing up top first, shouldn't we? Which was the main office. Redirecting the power thing. Like I said, I'm presuming we can redirect from the town to the greenhouse. High likelihood of moderate or severe structural damage. Redirecting power is irreversible process. Processing. Error power redirection function has failed. Manual override required. Please activate all 3 electrical track switches. Okay. So we couldn't have done this anyway. Oh, of course. It's a computer screen. I keep hitting escape thinking it's going to get me out of there. Alright. Okay. So, we've got 3 levers to pull. Pull the lever! So, this is lever number 1, is it? E1. Right.
Get away!
Down there somewhere? Is there anything around here? Nope. Okay, I guess we're going down there. I'm siding with the rebel scum in the greenhouse. But my concern is if I do this, we haven't got any followers yet, and I kind of want at least the engineer to come and join us on the
You're not real.
join us on the ship. Do we need to get her as a follower first before we become persona non grata in the town? Because I refuse to have a follower. As you can see, I'm lone wolfing it. I wanted to lone wolf it.
Get away!
We had the option of having her join us, but I've said no. Because I mean, it's both her and the vicar have both offered. But I don't know if we like
You're not real.
you know, become public enemy number 1 for the village, the town. We can't get them in the future. So should we go back before we actually shut this place down?
Go away, Phantom.
Would kind of make sense, wouldn't it? Screw it. I mean, we've cleared out a fair amount of this. We're gonna lose a bunch of damage because we took the bonus to damage if we were solo. If you do, you won't be able to get them on the ship until you have the power module. Okay, so I could still wander back to town, steal the big old battery they have in the cannery, and still get them? Because I still want them on the ship, I just don't want them following me around in general. I want to have some people on the ship. But is that a case of that's not possible? You either have to have followers or you can't. You got nobody else on the ship. I don't know if you, but I know if you want them to follow you until you go to the ship. Maybe we should. Well, I'm not too bothered about the vicar, but I do want the cute engineer. Let's head back. Basically, you need to speak to them on the ship before you can tell them to wait at the ship to go solar. Ah, so you can get them to go to the ship. Right, okay. I thought it's a case of the moment you say, okay, join me, they will be following you out around, annoying you no end. Okay. If we can just, you know, collect them and then send them to the ship immediately, I'm all for that. The engineer will do. Okay. Did you bother with the Vic? Go on then. What followers did you have? Because I presume the like, what was her name? Zoe, the one that wanted to go live with the bandits. Have I heard of Tugon? No. Yeah, 2 from here. You did not get Zoe. Okay, so I presume she's possibly as a follower, because she's wanting to leave the ones at the greenhouse. So offering her to flying to the stars. Hilarious chicken. Right, okay, so where was the... I can't remember. We get lost in here. There we... Nope. Yes. Here she is. Right.
Doesn't sound right. Hey, ma'am. Need something fixed? Only with every part of my body. Was that rude? We don't leave town much anymore. When I was little, I used to wander all over.
Why don't people leave town anymore?
Oh, you know, wild canids and marauder gangs, lava flows and crashing ships. We should be fine together, though.
On second thought, stay here. No, okay. Let's get going. Right, companions. You've gained a companion. Companions provide combat support. The skills enhance your skills, increase your carrying capacity, unlock special companion combat abilities with inspiration. Well, I'm not putting in any points into inspiration. Right. Right, now can I tell her to go to the ship?
Something you need?
No, okay. Right, I guess you're just going to be following me from now on.
Hey, ma'am, can we talk? This is where the magic happens. Yeah, huh?
You just asked me to talk. Occasionally. That was pointless. Okay, so I've got commands. Hold. Is that tell her to hack stuff? I don't know. Right, is she actually following me? She isn't in particular hurry, is she? Okay, should I take the vicar as well? Is there a limited number of spaces on the ship? I would presume so.
Almost lost a finger in the cannery today.
Nothing I can do about that.
I can change her aggression. Is that what the Z button is? He'll meet me at the ship. Okay, well, we'll at least get him on board then. Right. Yeah. If we run, she does play catch-up.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Have you reconsidered? I'd be quite valuable to have with you. Fantastic. Let me get my things in order and I'll catch up with you.
Okay.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery. And to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
Okay.
Something got you down?
So if we
Heard something that's-
mosey on back to the ship, we can tell her to stay at the ship, probably? You found 6 different ways that things can work out in it for Edgewater. Okay. And which one are you taking as, like, headcanon? Which one? Did you opt to help Edgewater or hinder them? Because
Not today. Just helping this lady.
I am definitely, you know, siding with the hard-working Joes rather than the corporate masters. So presumably I've also got to get on the ship and then tell her to stay.
Oh, wow. If I'd been able to get out here, I so would have stripped this for parts.
Wasn't I supposed to also get stuff from one of these guys?
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Right. You kept her with you until, yeah, the ship with power, yeah, okay, right. Right, let's see if I can tell her to...
Something you need?
Something earlier I wanted to ask you about.
You mean about the mission being too clean?
Isn't it supposed to be clean? It's a church.
I know, but Vicar says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicar sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
You're a mechanic. Whatever you see is a machine. It's in need of fixing. It's an ideal, not what I live in. Never been much for religion myself.
I think there's something higher and greater than us. But I don't feel it when I'm in the mission.
You can't dump her until you get the power module because she's not asked to join you officially yet. Okay. Right, so... Does Zed hold?
Head back.
I presume you're just going to stay here now. I hope. Nope, she's...
In a jiff.
No, you're just going to follow me now, aren't you? God damn it. Just because I wanted a cute engineer. Come on then, Kaylee. Yeah, fine. She's going to stay with us until we've got the power module. Okay, right. Right, now we have backup. Let's see if we can fuck up some of these guys.
We got this.
Right, the big fucker is the problem, isn't it?
Everyone all right?
Okay. I will say this axe is rather useful. Did she just call you an Egypt? Quite possibly. Pick up shovel. Why not? Okay. I guess we're heading over back in this direction. So how are you doing, Spetsnuts? How's life treating you so far this week? We cleared out this camp. It might do. Yeah, you've got a point. 91%. Nope, we're okay. I would say that's fine. I don't know. I feel like it's one of those I'm just going to keep dipping in and out of. Because, I mean, if it's anything like, you know, Bethesda games, Skyrim and Fallout, things like that, it was... I don't think I've ever completed any of them, bar, you know, Fallout 1 when it wasn't a Bethesda property. Right, I think there's a big fucker in the... Yeah.
All together.
I've got friends. Where are you? Okay, we're getting well and truly beat on, aren't we? Well, Pavetas might be dead already. Right. Oh. You feeling better?
Something you need?
No. Go away. Right. So previously, we avoided all the conflict here, didn't we? Right. Geothermal plant. We did open the gates, so we can just run through. Like I said, I'm presuming I just switch down the power here, and then we can decide which battery we're going to pull, from Edgewater or from the greenhouse. It's quite short, is it? It's only 20 to 30.
Should be off to the right.
I heard about 40.
We're doing the right thing.
You know, minimum of about 40 to 60. Something like that. Right, we know Higgins is down here somewhere, don't we? Right, there's some ladders. Let's try the ladders. You want to see how it plays out for me? Okay.
Go away, Phantom!
Not hiding in the corner over here. Oh no, but there is a box.
You're not real. You're not real.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram.
Calm down. I'm not trying to hurt you. Great, another lunatic. I wasn't trying to startle you. Most people don't see me coming. Nope, just another
Don't you
lunatic.
talk down to me, Phantom. At least I know I'm real. See, Higgins. This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
Okay, he's been eating the rats. Okay, you're interested to see what happens because I've counted about 5 to 6 big ways you can play. This can play out. I want to see how it plays out for me. All I would say is it's possible to have a happy ever after for this mission. Okay. You're not imagining me. Slow down and tell me what's going on. You're eating sprats?
Of course. Sprats are an excellent source for my daily recommended intake of mercury. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
What is it that you do here? How long have you been down here? Back away slowly. I'll just be on my way.
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
You were an engineer?
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
If you worked on these mechanicals, you must know a way to stop them.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
We're gonna go intimidate.
Ironic deaths are the worst. You made your point. I'll help you. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
Mechanicals follow the behavior of their logic module, so someone tampered with it? Okay, how do we do that? I could do without the jargon, just tell me what to do. I mean, we have the 10 in that, but I'm just going to say that.
Find the behavior control terminal, change whom they shoot at. Easier than Sprat Soup. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
That's the thing we found upstairs that said was like a level 40 hack or something, wasn't it? I need to ask you something.
The tail. Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy.
How have you been surviving all this time?
Jimmy'd open the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides.
This place looks like it's been abandoned for a while. What happened?
Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium.
You weren't killed?
I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
Alright. Have you been hiding anything down here? Nope. Okay, we do have his passcode though now. It was a couple of floors up, wasn't it? And so we never went through this door. I see a locked door. Is it worth it? 5 of my hacking tools? Unless there's a bunch more in here. We haven't broke open a door in a while.
Wow, you got that?
Okay, it's just an upgrade. Unless we have modifications. Tinker? Can repair and modify tools. Does any of our shit actually need repairing at the moment? 87, 93, 96, 62. Okay, that could do with repairing. 26 weapon parts. Oh no, we have... It requires 14, we have 26? That's a lot. I feel like we need to start breaking down weapons to get weapon parts, probably. Tinker increases the weapon's level to up to the point of 5. Then you... Okay, so because we're at level 5, we could get something up to level 10 or something. Is that it? Okay. Tinker requires 56. Okay, well, yeah. Sure. I mean, I'm not saving the cash for anything else, so yeah, well, let's just do more damage with my big axe. Yeah, okay, that's all 5. What about the, I guess, the rifle as well? $206. Let's keep it at about 4,000 bits, so I won't go any further than that.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Oh, there's a bot down there. Okay. Let's go over then, shall we? Ah. Another lever to pull.
If we send the here they come!
Oh, you've got a friend. You got a friend in me. Motion. Okay. Nothing on you. Enter through the door. Oh, there's bots up there. Okay, right. Let's just go down here first. Steam distribution control. Okay, so that was another way to get to that room without hacking. We basically go there and engineer it. So yeah, this loops back around. So we got this one, so we need to progress further on. Save the bits for science weapons? Just saying, okay. When you say science weapons, do we get science large axes and clubs?
System alert. Unexpected.
Right, where's that little bastard? Right, see? Just hit things until they die. All weapon types! That makes sense, yeah, electrical. Zap them. That's leading up to somewhere. Let's try it. What's up on the gantry? Oh, our last lever. Right, I guess. Alright, Stranger in Strange Land was complete. You've learned that there are power regulators in both Edgewater and Cannery. Botanical Plant Master Control Terminal is reported 3 switches. You've activated 1, 2nd, 3rd. We'd ask you to deliver a message to woman. Can I still steal the battery from Edgewater, though, now? Has this, like, turned off the power plant in the Cannery? Can we do what we plan to do? Right. Oh, the blue boxes on the bots were the weak spots? Okay. Oh yeah, we wanted to use Chester's password for this. Modify behavior. Select new mode, select 2 targets. Define intruders. Define intruders as space choices. Yeah, okay. Shoot one another. Done. Right, we didn't go down this way either, did we? Oh no, we did. We came from here. Right, have I fully explored this place? I think I have. So we pulled all our levers. We opened up this, which goes back here. Oh, this just goes back to that one, yeah. That requires... Right. Do we have to do this again now? We do. That's a point. That's a vending machine. I'm guessing it would be grayed out if we hadn't been there. That's the tinkering machine. No, and that's just going down the stacks, yeah. I feel like we've been everywhere. Right.
Once we do this, there's no go... Excuse me, ma'am. Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
Wouldn't mind hearing your opinion.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
This is why I didn't want followers. I didn't want people guilting me. I see your point. I think I'm ready to make a decision. Reed tells me Edgewater's going to die without workers and power. Deserters are a community. I can't just destroy what they built.
Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred?
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
Glad you did. I like hearing from you. Don't worry about it. I was barely listening to you. That's pretty much us.
Well. Okay, then.
We are just playing it as a dick. Right. Can we choose where to redirect the power? Redirect power to redirect to the botanical laboratory. Yep. And we level up. Alright. Oh, did we go in here? Apparently not. Files. Had to borrow your copy of Space Guide. Chaos everywhere. Mechanics gone haywire. Right. Right. Anything else? No. Right. Time to go steal our battery. So, do we go back to the greenhouse first, or should we go to straight to Edgewater? I mean, it is 5 to 7. I say we do the quicker thing, which is go steal the battery. The question is, how many guards do I have to kill? She's still following me? Oh, she is. Damn it. I thought we'd lost her! I mean, can you just go back to the ship? I'm fine with that.
I can't stop thinking on Edgewater, Captain. I'm glad the deserters are gonna be alright now they got power, but what about the town? All those people.
I had forgotten about the fast travel thing, but, you know, we're here at the door now, so... Screw it. Also, it's good taking a cross-country jaunt, you know, it's good for the cardiovascular, and also good to, you know, occasionally find random bandits to murder. It's pretty much the same way we're approaching Witcher 3 again. Just run everywhere and then murder everything. Right.
What are we supposed to do now?
Exercise patience and Oh, it's you. Reed told me I should be expecting you. He's inside.
Do we go talk to Reed, or do we just go steal ourselves a battery? It's downstairs. Screw it.
You want to know what gets my bile churning? Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters. Plague, marauders, desertion.
I thought he was up in his
Then you
office.
wandered
I didn't realise he was guarding the
And I was
battery.
so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it?
Because nobody should live under the heel of the corporate overlords. It's not personal. I need a power regulator. I don't owe you an explanation to teach you a lesson.
That power regulator is company property. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you.
Oh, okay. If we had more intimidation, shit. We could have got our intimidation up. We just leveled up, hadn't we? Ooh. Ooh. Or are we just going to go murder everyone? Right. Any more? Oh. I think they're all dead. Also, I'm going to be over encumbered at any moment. Also, can we tell Pavetta to, like, take a chug on some healing potions? Because she's about to die. There wasn't anything else around here, was there? Nope. Nope. Okay. I mean, she's slowly healing up, isn't she? He's gone! We can't murder him as well. Okay. Right. There's going to be more guards. Oh, he just opened the gate here. Okay. Well, that was easy. You can always fast travel. You can... I'm committed. Yes, I am committed. They are completely oblivious because somebody opened the side door. Right, well, I guess we're gonna go get ourselves a ship. And that's where we can call it for the day. Like I said, we probably could have gone back to the greenhouse, got some XP, but at least this way we get a nice outro point. We get to see the ship fly off, and I mean, I presume we can come back here if we choose. The ship's over here somewhere. We murdered those primals as well, so we don't have to worry about those fuckers getting in our way. Oh, me ankles! You can kill the May. That's what I did with your one intelligence character. I was really tempted to take our intelligence down to next to nothing. The mayor. Oh, what? The Mr. Reed bloke. Right. Let's go plug in.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome.
You just
She had
saw
an name?
her
What's her drive
like
model?
20 minutes ago.
Gosh, listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship. Working on a real engine.
Okay, you're getting in the way here. We need to leave. We've just stolen company property. We should be making an escape.
That don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post.
Those deserters left Edgewater behind. Nothing's keeping them from doing the same. You've never been on a ship before? Why are you telling me this?
I worked on the occasional supply coach in need of repairs. Once I built a little model craft out of spare parts, but Mr. Thompson found out and I had to take it apart. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing.
I mean, we have Shepherd Book on there, presumably. We need a Kaylee. We also need a Wash.
What do you think?
Jane and all that. But I don't know where we're going to get those. Glad to have you along. Pick a captain, it's yours. Are you sure Mr. Reed won't mind you leaving? You just met me. Why would you want to go into space with a stranger?
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. I had my misgivings about Miss McDevitt and the deserters, but you took pity on them and sent power to their garden even though you knew Mr. Thompson would hate you for it. All this time, you've been determined to get your regulator back, get your ship up and running, and cut a path out of this place. And well, I won in. Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, ma'am. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Right, look. We need to pop, oh, here he is, right.
Well,
down here, isn't it?
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise.
Right. Do we need to plug in the battery? If so, where do we plug it in? Up here, I'm presuming. We have power! That's your room back there. Go on, you're the engineer. Get it. Go. Go. Jeez. Can't get the staff these days, can you? No,
Something you need?
Get out the way! Right. We need to leave!
What can I do for you, Captain?
Have installed the
All
power
systems
regulator.
are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Let's get out of here. Into space! And that's where we can round things off for the day. Yep, 7:05. I feel like that's the good place to end.
A communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Oh, what, the mad bastard that broke me out? Good, I've been waiting to hear from him.
Ah, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
Get to the point. I've been feeling a little lightheaded. I can also slow down time.
Oh, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right.
The Hope was the colony ship that he broke us out from, wasn't it?
They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists.
Yeah.
Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Can I land it somewhere outside of Stellar Bay?
In theory, I suppose you could land your ship in Cascadia, and in theory, I suppose you might survive the experience. Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures, more than capable of tearing you limb from limb.
Sounds like fun.
You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, talk to Gladys Kelly.
Fine.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Is it like a big head, and all it can say is 2 weeks? 2 weeks? I'll put it to good use, thanks.
Excellent.
Get off the phone.
Contact you once
We need
you've
to say
found a way
goodbye.
to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Got it. So that's navigation. But now we can stare down at... Is Halcyon the planet, or is that just like the system we're in, or what? Whatever. Regardless. We need to go kick back somewhere on the ship. Oh, there we go.
Just to warn you, we may
this is the better view.
Bug infestation. I am investigating non-toxic extermination measures.
Okay, so this is the captain's
Non-toxic to
quarter.
you, I mean.
So, yep. This is where we'll call it. Let us chuck a save in here. And jump on back to the main shot. So, I feel like we're not, diving into every tiny little bit like we normally do with these RPGs. But the fact is, because we're dipping in and out, if I was doing a proper Let's Play of this, we would probably do things a lot differently. I don't know whether the build would be different, but we probably would be doing things differently. We would be agonizing over our choices. We're just going, okay, can I hit things? Right, move on. But yes, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Let me chuck a mark in here.